Assalamualaikum, Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, hello to everybody around the world. This is Ahsan Khan, you're watching Ahsan's Reaction. Now I have something very special today, and that is 15 reason India is like another planet. 15 वजह ऐसी हैं जिनसे इंडिया को अलग बना देती है. वो क्या है? We're gonna find out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Hey, do you have any plans for your next vacation? How about seeing India? Hold on now. Just because it might feel like it's a world away, both figuratively and literally, that doesn't mean it isn't a tourist-friendly country. And more importantly, a trip to India won't cost you as nearly as much as you'd think. But first, you didn't think I'd talk about India and not mention the majestic Taj Mahal, did you? This famous Indian landmark has been one of the 7 wonders of the world for quite some time. And seeing this architectural marvel in person makes it pretty clear why. The construction was commissioned in 1632, and it's believed that it took up to 21 years to complete the entire project. I know you've heard of this monument, but did you know that it's a mausoleum? Yeah, the emperor at the time, Shah Jahan, had this marble structure built to house the tomb of his wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Kinda sad she never got to see this ivory masterpiece built just for her. Since we're on the topic, here's a fun fact. There was an infamous Indian conman who repeatedly sold different landmarks in the country, including the Taj Mahal and the Parliament House of India. He was arrested as many as 9 times, but somehow managed to escape from prison multiple times. During his final escape, he was already 84 years old. Aside from the fact that he was breaking the law, you gotta admit, that's kind of impressive. Anyway, some tourists hope to avoid the crowds at major tourist attractions, like the Taj Mahal, and prefer to take the road less traveled. However, alone time might be hard to come by in India. With around 51 births every minute, that's over 73,000 a day. This country has one of the fastest growing populations in the world. Roughly half of India's population is under the age of 25. Also making it one of the world's youngest populations, India alone holds more people than the entire Western Hemisphere. And with so many people comes a colorful tapestry of cultures, religions, and languages, which brings me to my next point. There are about 780 languages spoken in India, but some sources put it in the thousands. Whatever the case, only 22 have been recognized as official languages. Good thing English is in the mix too. India has one of the largest numbers of English-speaking people in the world, second only to the US. This means you can enjoy this super diverse country without needing a translation app on your phone each time you want to stop for lunch or buy a souvenir. Oh, that's right, your smartphone is obviously your closest traveling companion because, let's face it, taking pictures is probably the easiest way to document your adventures abroad. You'll be happy to know that cell service and mobile internet is very cheap in India. So there's one more reason why your trip won't cost you nearly as much as you think. You can share every experience and discover with your friends and family back home without breaking your budget. That alone should put this fascinating country at the top of your bucket list of places to visit. Okay, now for another reason India won't leave you with moths flying out of your wallet. The food there is so cheap. Check it out. If you go to a restaurant and order a whole meal with chicken or even fish, your bill could be as little as $1. As for a cup of tea, it'll cost you about 20 cents. I mean, can you imagine filling your belly for under $5? Sign me up. Given that you'll be saving so much on dining, you can dedicate more of that limited budget to once-in-a-lifetime experiences, something that India offers in abundance. Actually, one of these is the food itself. In case you haven't heard of the land of spices, India produces around 70% of the world's supply. That means each authentic local meal will be an adventure itself. Hopefully your stomach will be strong enough to tackle the rich variety of flavors. And for those of you with sensitive taste buds, here's a pro tip. Take small bites to test the intensity of the spice before biting off more than you can handle. I also have some good news for traveling vegetarians that may be hesitant about the availability of meals suited for your dietary needs. India is also well known for being a vegetarian-friendly country. This is partially thanks to religious beliefs, but it's mostly just a personal choice there, out of respect for living beings. A State of the Nation survey in 2006 showed that up to 31% of the Indian population is vegetarian, and another 9% do eat eggs, but no forms of meat. So enjoying local cuisine isn't reserved only for meat eaters. Like I said before, this is a diverse country with enough variety to suit anybody. Do you think I forgot about you sports lovers? Well, if you love sports as much as experiencing new cultures, watching a live cricket match can be a way to enjoy both. Cricket is the most popular sport in the country, much like soccer in Europe or football in the US. So why not get your hands on a ticket to a local game, pack a picnic basket, and spend the day outdoors among locals to get a taste of true Indian sport culture.
Oh yeah, I mean, I haven't watched the whole video, but it's terrific, isn't it? 15 things I've already watched about 9 things, 10 things, but yeah, there's no second thought about it that India is totally different because I've seen that video. I remember watch it with Asha. I recall it, but this is a wonderful video, isn't it? I mean that video shows that how different India. I mean, it's a beautiful traveling country, isn't it? I mean, a lot of people. It's cheaper than Europe. It's cheaper than other countries. Maybe Middle East country. Why would you go to Dubai and other countries if you can come to India? I mean, beautiful sight, different colors, very cheap in a way of cost, and so traveling country, very beautiful. There are a lot of languages, a lot of people, a lot of colors, colorful country, isn't it? Keep blessing. So अपना ख्याल रखिए. Until next time.